Good evening. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. I don't know. It's cold out. It's snowy, and the weather is just what it is. It was it is, right? Well, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And may God be with you too. As I said that, it was 4-4. 4-4 is 8. Really interesting. That's really interesting. Amen. What's going on, Keithers? You're staying out of trouble, Keith? I know, you've been busy. You've been busy, so you've been really busy over there. You sure have. I don't know. Something told me to come on. I don't know what the message is, so let's see what we got. I'm always interested when I get these insights. And it's like, God, it's like, hey, I need you to give a message. And you're like, It depends on what day, like what mood I'm in, but if I'm in an aggravated mood, I'm like, really? Do I have to do one right now, God? Like, really? He's like, yeah, really. You gotta get that anger out somehow. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have, this is pretty interesting. What do you mean? Not really giving sunshines, you stay in trouble, unfortunately. What does that mean, Keithers? Yeah. No, I haven't been in trouble. I'm just tired. Life's just life. Life is life, and Keith. I'm just tired. It's been a crappy day. But what do you mean about that? I'm just curious, sir. What do you mean? Pause, breathe, reset. Why? Who did you offer a healing to? I'm confused. You're confusing me. You're confusing me. See, if you could use like the little thing and it'll talk fast. It's like a little mic phone. It'll talk for you instead of typing it. It's just faster. Why? What happened? I figured it was something about YouTube, but I didn't want to. I just wanted you to talk to me about it. You know why they get mad? You have to understand this. They're getting mad because you trigger something that they need to work on. It's not a your problem, it's a they problem. It's not a your problem, Keith. It's a they problem. Oh, wait. Where's the card? Jeez Louise. What am I doing? I got distracted for a second. Yeah, but like I said, it's not your it's not your pattern. It's not. See, there you go. It's not your pattern, it's their pattern. Yeah, they'll be all right. But we have well, Keith, we do that and then they get mad. It's like, but you come for an answer. So it's like I just don't get it. If you are a natural gifted healer, you would read anybody. You could read anybody, but it depends on the gift you have. I don't understand. People just don't get it, and it's not their job to get it. And you're just helping. So it is what it is. 555, as I said that. How did it go? Did it go good? Did it go good, Keith? Well, what do you mean, well? Well, I'm going to start before I go to sleep. I'm tired. We'll talk about it later. Well, not tonight, but. Really? How did that work out? I'm just curious, actually. Hey, did you ever use that site that I gave you to do your cards? Oh, really? So the purple has to do with your crown chakra. What, did you pull out that for someone else or did you pull it out for yourself? I'm just curious. Because purple has to do with your crown chakra. And that has to do with your intuition. And what did he say? What did he say, sir? My neck is on fire right now. Well, let me get started because I could tell my neck is starting to act up. Because it's cold too and I'm tired. Well, purple has to do with your crown chakra, so. Yeah, it's something in the air. I don't know. Just got that feeling. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long few days. Like, I don't know. It's just been weird. The energy has been weird. Well, Aries, like, I was talking to one of my wizard guys, my wizard friends, and he was like, because I was talking to his mom, and then he chimes in. I was like, because I asked her, I was like, hey, did you feel that energy shift? She's like, yeah. Who's nobody's no? Oh, nobody! Oh my, but geez, where you been? That's so weird. I've been thinking about you. I was like, I wonder how he's doing. You staying out of trouble, sir? So yeah, I was talking to my wizard friend, and he was like, "Yeah, the way the nodes were, like it was Aries, because I not only asked like my wizard guy, I asked a few of my friend, like a few of like their teachers and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, I felt like this weird energy. He's like, they're like, I'm not even mad or anything. I just feel aggravated for no, and so I was like, okay, so it's just not me. Yes, you are terrible. At first, I had to read. I was like, nobody's seven, and I'm like, so you're connecting to the seven sisters, nobody. I don't know why I just picked that up. Seems like things are shining over there, sir. Yeah, things are shining over there. So what? Now you're part of the seventh? Hey, Keith, remember nobody? Well, now he changed his name to Nobody Seven. I actually like it. What I picked up was the seven sisters, which is the seven the seven stars. Nobody, come on. You're evolving. You're evolving, nobody. You're evolving. Hey, how did that class go? The integrated energy therapy class. Did you go for all your courses, your classes? I'm curious. As I said, it's 11:55. I want to know how it's working out for you. Like your experience, you know what I mean? Like how has it helping you on your own journey? Yeah, I could tell your energy shifted quite a bit. So how did you like the experience? Did you enjoy it? I hope you did, because it looks like you really did. And I know you really needed that step to like your evolution of your journey. So I'm glad that you did that. Yeah. And it's perfect timing that you came on because hear this. So I took out this deck, right? Before I even knew you even came on. Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit because I'm just tired. But it says Gaia's Oracle, right? So hear this, right? I shuffled the deck. I told you. I told you once you can't cross that line anymore. Yeehaw! 1333. So see, look, you graduated. Let's give a round of applause to nobody. So if nobody shouted for you today, nobody. I sure did. Yeah. See? So hear this. So Gaia came out. Like this is the deck that I wanted to use. And it's pretty interesting because you haven't been on my live for a long time. So look at this. So this card, you could rewind it, right? You could rewind it. I still say rewind like it's a fucking VHS. um, so this card came out, right? And that's crazy because it's a 1444, as I said that. So as I said, 1444, 45 comes out and it adds to a 9. Because remember, we are still in the universal 9 year. You have to look at your path number for the year, for this year. So it says evolution, Earth changes, climate changes, and transformation. Yeah, like a VHS. So you see that? Like, that's pretty interesting that you're saying that because, like, yeah, everybody's evolving. It's like what I'm feeling like the energy shift that we're going through is intense, but it's for a purpose, right? And as we go through these shifts of consciousness, of energy, as we rise higher to a consciousness level, right? We see things from a different perspective. So it's pretty interesting. Oh, you did? See, Keith? Good job, Keith. Good job. No, I'm happy that you did. That's why I recommended the site because that's where I do my cards. I get my cards done. So evolution comes out and it's pretty interesting because we're all evolving. Because we're all on our own timelines, we're all on our own journeys. We all have a purpose, we all have a reason for something, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It could be singing, it could be writing, it could be a mentor, it could be a trainer, it could be a nutritionist, it could be anything. As long as you're doing something that makes you happy. Oh, probably by the third. Oh, it'll be perfect timing. It'll be the new year. See new things. Good. Well, that's what it's meant for, isn't it? So it says evolution, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. We're going to read from the book on that. Okay. Wow. So we have the 28. 28 is 10. So we have 10 and so we have 11, 10. So that's 111. That's 3 ones, which is pretty interesting. And we also have a dove. So doves are messengers from God. And it says the message: positive news, positive outcome. That part. You should create your own page and do readings. But we're going to read from the book. 45. No, buddy, I'm so proud that you are evolved. See, yeah. What? 222. Look at that. That's a grandmaster number. What? That's wild. So when do you go for your advance? See, I told you, Mr. Keith. And it'll help like regulate, like you'll have better focus, you'll have much more energy, you'll have things that you actually want to go do. You know what I mean? We just love you, Keith, and we want the best for you. I think everybody should want the best for people that they care about. You know? Wow, that's good. Yeah, but you need to release what you're, you know, when as healers, we also need to extract what we are taking in, not just from other people, the collective in general, but also our own garbage. So we need to release it. So what happens? The energy gets stored in your body. So that's how you gain weight. That's how you gain health issues. It's because it's not, that energy is not being released in a way that it needs to be released. Yeah, well, we need you spiritually strong, especially 2030 is right around the corner, Keith. We gotta get you going, boy. Nobody's on the top. Nobody's there. He's getting there. Now we gotta get you there, Keith. Come on, man. Come on. It's a team effort. Remember, there's no I in team, only in the asshole. Yes, I said it. Remember, we are in a spiritual war, so we need all the good warriors that God wants together. Yeehaw. Diane's missing. What the heck, Diane? Where are you? So when are you going to start? You said it. That part. That part. Wow, the whole crew's here. This is so cool. We haven't had everybody together in a while. I knew nobody was hiding. He was catching up with the stars. Hey, I ain't hating. We all need to catch up with the stars. You know what I mean? We all need to be in our happy place. Why early next? Oh, in January? Yes, hibernation. So, did you like everything that they're offering in the class? Obviously, you said you love it, so. But did you do one to one or are you doing it as a group? Oh, January, February. And that's a good turning point before April. So, you're on track. See, I did mine straight through the weekend. So, my class was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those were my 3 classes. And then I waited a year and then I paid a big chunk for my master class. And when I went for my master class, it was the best experience because you get the rest of the tune up from the 6 to 12 strand DNA. When you activate it, dude, I'm going to tell you, when you get to master class, you're going to be like, whoa, this is the experience. Like, wow. Wow, that was a big group. So you didn't do it singly? Yeah, I know. Did you get emotional? I'm just curious because I got like a lot of things from my past came up. That's why I wanted to do it singly. I didn't want it in a group. She offered groups, but I thought singly was best for myself. I knew like because I didn't know how I was going to handle certain situations. If whatever situation arose, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Keith, I took a shower. I didn't even take a bath. I was so tired. I took a shower and I went to bed. I did watch that video, so thank you. Yeah. So watch when you go for your advanced. Really? Yeah, you get, oh my God, you got the great, oh my God, I just seen it. You had the greatest experience. Wow, that's awesome. No prep work. Wow. I bet that was really intense. Like I felt it, like I seen it, because I also remote view. So I seen what you were doing, and I felt the energy. Like it was really wild. But let me read. Hold on, because I'm getting carried away, and it's getting late, and then I'm gonna get like. So it says 45 evolution. Earth changes, climate changes, transformation. Our world is coddled in cosmic ocean of love, surrounded by infinite universe, governed by the higher force greater than our human mind can know or comprehend. We are forever giving changing image, forever transforming on our journey through eternity. Yes, the climate is changing, and yes, the earth is transforming. But this has always been so, and this will always continue. Are we governed by the law greater than our own, or are we the archetype of our own future? Yes. This we do not know for sure. But one thing is certain. Whether we like it or not, our precious planet will continue to transform. From the stars we were born, and to the stars we shall transform. Be mindful of Earth, Mother Earth. Be considerate and kind to her. But do not fear her changing nature, for just like us, she is transforming to ever greater light. Amen. Woo woo. So, affirmations. All living unfolding through time and space, life continuously transform, but in essence, nothing changes. There's nothing to fear, there's only love. I am one with the universe and stars. Love is my guiding force. And then we're going to read the message, which is 28. Mm. So it said the message. Positive news, positive outcome. The anxious await is nearly over and time of celebration is near. We will soon receive good news. This may come from a land far away, or it may come from someone close to you. In any case, any issue or major importance has a positive outcome. This may reflect to you or someone dear to you. What a relief! You can now rest easy in the knowing that all is well. Thank the universe for this blessing and give thanks to the earth and stars also. Remember that our lives are forever held in their eternal embrace. Whether we know it or not, we are surrounded always by unconditional love. Affirmations. I thank the earth and stars for every blessing. I give thanks for the love that fills and surrounds me. I am loved unconditionally by a beloved universe. My mind is full of light. My heart is forever grateful. Oh, I like that. That was nice. That was nice. All right, we're gonna throw some cards. Let's see what we got. So I don't know. This deck was calling out to me, and I was like, interesting. I needed some water. I'm right in my G generator. That's funny. Exactly. All right, let's see what we got. I don't know. That card wants to come out, so I'm gonna see what we got into this one. Let's see what it says. It says Valley of Shadows. It says step into the envelope Valley of Shadows. Here fears are faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Which is pretty interesting because look, you see the path? Like, yes, the path is long. We are all going through a path, right? But this path is initiation of the hard work that you have put in within yourself. Because a lot of us have been in the dark, the valley of the shadows, for a really long time. So we understand the shadows, but we don't use the shadows to manipulate anyone. Because there's always a price to pay. You know when they say you have to pay the piper? That part. There's always a price to pay when you're playing in the shadows. But it's like, okay, so I've been in the shadows for a really, really long time. Like I meditated for hours, kind of like the monks. I did that for many years. It's because I wanted to understand what my purpose was, what was wrong with me, and it's crazy because it's like there's nothing wrong with you. It's just there's no schools to teach you what God shows you. Remember when Jesus sat all alone and just meditated and just focused and prayed? And so it's like the same concept. Like you unlock doors, you unlock different levels of consciousness, right? But you have to be disciplined to do so, to get to that state of consciousness, which is really hard for a lot of people because a lot of people don't want to face their own shadows. That's why it says, I walk to the shadows of death and I fear no evil. It's in the Bible. That's why it says, God says, go within. Because you need to understand your own shadows. Because we all have shadows. You can't avoid it. Like it coincides with it's just using it in a way where you're not manipulating, you're not gaslight, you're not being a douchebag. All right. So we have, let's see. We have Ocean of Possibilities. It says, navigate through the boundless oceans of possibilities, where horizons whispers of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. See, you see the path part 3344, as I said that. Pretty interesting. 3344. Yes, we do have many paths. So, and it's pretty crazy because I said this the other day. So it's like I see someone in an intersection, right? And there's four ways, but there's really technically two paths. There's four ways because there's different paths to go, but it's like confusing. But if you narrow it down to just the two paths, it's like, okay, which path will you choose? Will you choose your path or will you choose God's path? And God's path is hard because you have to be disciplined, but you also have to face your own shadows. You also have to face criticism. Crazy people. And they want to call you crazy. It's like, dude, can you sit with yourself for 5 minutes? Wait. Can you sit with yourself for like 10 minutes? I bet you they cannot sit with themselves for at least 10 minutes. And their own shadows. Because they are reflecting what they see. And a lot of people are scared to see what they see. It is what it is. Yeah, I've been on 2 cruise ships and I paid it myself. I remember because my sister used to go on cruises. So my sister was like, look, if you save money, I remember I was in high school. It was for my 16th birthday because they didn't do a sweet 16. So she's like, hey, if you save enough money, I will take you on a cruise for your birthday. I'm like, okay, I'm saving money to go on my own cruise, but okay. So yes, I've gone to 2 cruises and I paid it myself. And I worked hard. And I worked many hours. Many hours so I can travel. Cuz my mom was a traveler. My mom always traveled, so you know what I mean? And everywhere my mom went, we went. So we always was on the move. We were like gypsies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was beautiful. It was the best experience of my life. And I'm happy. I worked hard and I spent every blood and sweat, long hours, just to go on a cruise. And I paid for it. So I paid for my flight and I paid for my cruise. So we can't, what was it? It was from JFK to Florida. And then from Florida, we stayed a week because we had a timeshare in Florida. So we would stay a week. And then from there, we would go on the cruise. And then from the cruise, we would go to different islands. It was the greatest. And that's crazy because look, ocean. I love the ocean. Have you ever been in well, obviously. Okay, so when I was on the cruise, I remember being in the middle of the ocean, right? Oh my God. Me and my cousins and my brother, we all stayed up. I remember the night before we went home. So we didn't sleep. We did not sleep because we wanted to see the sun come up. So we seen the sun go down every night. It was the thing. It was just me, my cousins, and my brother. And we would go see the sun set and we will also see the sunrise. We didn't get to see the sunrise every day, only the last night that we were there. And let me tell you, it was a beautiful experience. One thing I would shit my pants if I went outside when it was pitch dark black because you can't see shit. I did once and I was like, I was like, I closed the door. And I went, because you can't see nothing. You're in the middle of the ocean. There's nothing. There's no boat inside. There's nothing. Yeah, I paid my own cruises. Oh, and then I went back for my 17th, 8th, 17th birthday. 17th, 18th birthday, something. So yeah, I've been to 2 cruises. The best. Mm-hmm. So let's see what else we got. All right, so we have Valley of Shadows, Ocean of Possibilities, and let's see what else. Ooh, we got 3 cards, so it adds to 5. No, wait. That was what we got. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 2 are like this. That's how it came out. So that's how we're gonna place them. And then we have these 2, which you see, they're sideways, but we're gonna, there goes another dove, another messenger. It says, let your connections with spirit guide you. Sorry, let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. I said the stars. I think because we were talking about stars. And remember, we are part of the stars. So all together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we have 6 cards. So 3-3, which is pretty interesting because 3-3-3 did come out earlier in numbers. So we have River of Release. It's time to release the old way of thinking, the old habits. And it says, River of Release, drift alone, the river of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Okay, so let's see them together. This one says, wish granted. That outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. 114. And this one came out reversed, so I'm pretty interested on what this is. And it says protected. No way. No. Look, and I have red on. Look. Wow, look at that, my friends. We're protected. 41, 41, 5, 5, 10 is 1. So 2026, I have a feeling we're going to have a good year. 2026 is going to be a good year. So we have find solstice in the safety of knowing you are sheltered and guided through life's tempest towards tranquil shores. Tempest towards tranquil shores. Find solace in the safety of knowing you are sheltered and guarded with through life's tempest towards tranquil shores. So even though we're going through what we're going through, we're still being protected by the Most High, by God. Because we are following the path, we are doing what is right, we are focusing on our evolution and being a positive role model. But also doing the work that is necessary that we need to do within ourselves. Because remember, I don't care how you look at it, we're students and teachers, right? We become the students and then we become the teachers through our own life experiences. So let's get one more card and then I am gonna go because this chick needs her beauty rest because I'm tired. I'm tired. Let's get an angel message. Let's close out with an angel message because I think that would be appropriate to do, in my opinion. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I need some sleep. All right, God, Source, Universe, what's the message? Oh, look at this. This is wild. Look at this card. Look at this. It says, and hear this, as I read this, is 45. You see the number 45? It was 45 literally on the clock. All right, so it says the angel of power, the power of divine love, protects and enfolds me. All right. Let's see the power. Got it here. Yeah, 45 is 9. It's like God is closing out this universal 9 year with a bang. He sure is. And so it says the angel of power brings us closer to the realization that the power of God lives within each of us. It is our individual work to realize this truth in ourselves and to acknowledge its power. The angel of power is there to facilitate this realization, to bring us closer to oneness with the source. The power of God's love can be realized as a spiritual concept or experienced as living reality. The more we make this awareness a living experience, the more we bridge the gap of separation between ourselves and our fellow beings. It is left to each individual to come to know the trust the power within him. The angel of power offers us the help we need to make this realization possible. We can offer up prayers to the angel of power to clear our minds of all negativity, which blocks our discovery that God lives within and is not an externalized projection separated from ourselves. The angel of power often offers many different ways through which we can come to know the power within more fully. For some, it may be through meditation. For others, it may be following a spiritual practice, a particular type of work or occupation. Remember, I said all this in the beginning? For there's other, for still other, it may come in the form of friendship or fellowship. When we start to follow what attracts us and when we start to follow what attracts us and do what gives us joy, the miracles unfold and we are brought to heights of awareness about what life can be about. We can offer prayers of gratitude for this power. This helps us to share in the goodness of beauty of creation, knowing we are one with this power and not separated from it. The power of our being increases every time we take a step towards loving ourselves, honoring who we are, and respecting the source of life within us. Every time we honor our beauty and grace and our capacity for gentleness, we place ourselves in the light. We can open to our feelings and tell the truth to ourselves about how life is for us at any particular moment. We increase our power and enhance our being. The angel of power challenges us at every turn to own our own power and live our truth. That's going to be the title, Walk the Path. That one. Really? I was? That's awesome. That was, yeah. That's what it was. Walk the path, bitches. Walk the path. Excuse me. That's my cue to go. I need to wash the funk off for today, start fresh, get some. Actually, before I started, I did some tuning forks meditation, and oh my God, let me tell you, it was amazing. So now I'm going to do a few sessions on myself and take a nice shower and rinse it all off and start fresh. Exactly, Keith. Exactly. Well, my friends, I will talk to you guys soon. It was nice to see nobody on. Oh my bejeez. It only was 200,000 years. No, I'm just exaggerating. It's been since what, October? Yeah, you haven't really been around since October, which is good. You're focusing on yourself, bettering yourself, evolving, right? Evolving. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Yeah, that's what you're doing. So I will talk to you guys later. And hopefully we will start our chat soon, Mr. Nobody. Because Keith is on board. We're just waiting for you to finish your stuff. We're not in a rush. We're just letting you take your time, do what you need to do, and we will unite when God says, hey, my children. God says, unite. Hey, nobody. I think your wife should try the class. I don't know. I don't know why I heard that. I think your wife needs to take some classes, my friend. Hmm. Well, my guy friends, my spiritual brothers and sisters. Well, my spiritual brothers. She's not interested? Oh my God. It is not an occult. I didn't know connecting with God is an occult. But it's strange because you're doing bad things and that was not an occult. Like, I'm confused. I'm just confused. You know what I mean? Like, just confused. That's what I'm saying. It's to help improve your, like, releasing trauma. And a lot of people don't understand, like, these modalities help you release things that no longer serve you in any way. Like what you were doing was way worse than what you're doing now. She should be grateful and saying, look, wow, my man is changed. You know what's going to happen? Nobody. She's going to start seeing the change after you start getting your master class. And to be honest, I have a feeling she's going to see the big improvement in your life and she's going to want to change. So yeah, just give it some time. Like, by summertime, I think you and her, your guys' relationship should start shifting. And I see her starting to come by more. Like, she's going to be more interested. Like, wow, nobody has changed. Like, what's going on, It's going to be really interesting. You got to keep us posted, nobody. Because, like, this is a big step for you. You going from the dark side to the light side. And it's like, wow. You know what I mean? See? We're bringing them home. I remember when I started my path 7 years ago. Well, it's been 11 years, but I didn't start for like about 8 years. It'll be 8 years I'll be on YouTube. And let me tell you, it's a crazy, crazy experience. It's a lot of trials and error, a lot of tears, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear. But once you like, it's just a different feeling. And then once you start aligning to your purpose, it's God is just great. That's all I gotta say. God is just amazing. As I said, that's 5555. Sometimes I'm like, damn man, like what the, and other times I'm like, but look at how far I've come. You know what I mean? Once you start seeing your evolution by the summer, I believe she's going to be like, wow, okay, let me try. Let me see what it could do for me, you know? Because remember, we are the change. We set the example, you know? Because I believe there's enough bad in the world that we need to balance. We are the barriers of balance. So how does it feel to be on the different fence? How does it feel to be on the different fence? Oh no, I said, oh, I forgot. So I remember when I first started my path, right? It was like 2 to 3 years in. And I always said, since I was a little girl, when I first picked up my first Bible, I always said, God, help me bring your people home. I didn't understand what that meant, right? As I started getting older, I went to church and stuff like that. But I remember I was sitting in my room at my old house where my kids grew up. And let me tell you this. I remember saying, God, please help me bring your people home. And look at how many people we brought home. I knew it. See, nobody, I told you it was going to be worth it, didn't I? I told you. You have a bigger purpose than what you don't even know yet. As I told Keith too, I said, Keith, you got a bigger purpose, dude. We all have a big purpose. We just got to keep on pushing forward. But we also have to have people supporting us while we go through the journey, because it's not an easy journey. A lot of people don't understand what we go through, what we see, what we feel, what we hear, what we like. That's why we need a lot of alone time to extract the energy that we've been in all day. So nobody, you don't need to show your face, but you need to be a testimony. You can wear, like, I don't know. Or I told you that. I told you I see you helping youth. I said, when are you going to open your school, dude? You could open right in your home. Hey, look, now that you're doing your IET, you could start from there. They'll give you all the material to start your platform. Exactly. So now you have different tools to navigate where you want to go. And I told you, I see you helping a lot of more of the male population that are lost, because these boys are lost. And you already went through the experience of your past, right? Nobody? So you already went through your experience because you're older than me and Keith. You have experienced already downfall, failure, and successes. Well, now God is giving you the opportunity to open more doors, to be successful in a way where you can be an example for these little boys that need mentors, that need to know how to navigate their own emotions in a right way, in a proper manner. Not just that, to be great men, to be great husbands, be great fathers, to be great sons. It says it in the Bible. You are the example that you show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you have to understand from your perspective. Okay, how did you feel before you started IET? Always look at the past and where you are now, right? And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? But also look at your past and how much you accomplished from that to now. And you need to give yourself grace and saying, wow, I have improved to where I was before. Because coming from the dark side is not easy going to the light. It's not. Because we all have fought with our own darkness for a long time, that we were like, where's the light? Where's the light? And then finally God gives you the light and we're like, what do we do with it? You know what I mean? So I would like one day, nobody, I see you opening up a channel. You don't have to show your face. You could do a background. You could use, it's called StreamYard. You could have a background and you could have a video playing while you're speaking. And you're telling your story. Now it's your turn, nobody. Hey, I'm not trying to, but don't shoot the messenger, okay? I believe you're going to start probably like next year. I have a feeling like next year when you start. Yeah, it's called StreamYard. I don't know if Australia has it, but in America we have StreamYard. And also there's other people in other countries that use it too, so. Yeah, it's called StreamYard. So look for any streaming services that would stream to YouTube, and you can create it as you want. You could create your own banner. You could create your own everything. You are in charge of your own creativity. Exactly. Yeah, but you can't say this is nobody's channel. Like, you gotta change it up, dude. I don't know. I have a feeling you're gonna have a good name with it. But do a numerology with your channel so you could bring in good energy. So, yeah, Keith actually has some. Actually, Keith, thank you for that last night because that actually helped me. Exactly. But also, nobody, I see you from. So, I have a feeling your content is going to be from the dark to the light. Ooh! There you go. I just gave you a name. Nobody. From dark to light. Now that sounds good. From dark to light. There you go. I just gave you your name. Now you can twerk it as what you want. That's what I heard to say, and that's what I'm given. Yeah, from dark to light. And then you start talking about, be the mentor that you're meant to be. Make sure it's copywritten. Yes, that part. So no one steals your content. Not even AI. Because you could sue AI. I don't give a shit how you look at it. You can still sue those motherfuckers. Because remember, at the end of the day, we're humans. They're robots. We will still win because we are human. We have DNA. Robots don't have DNA, and they don't even have a soul. They're soulless. All right, guys, I've been on for an hour and 6 minutes. It's time for me. Look, you see the bags in my eyes. I need some sleep. That's funny. Oh my God. Poor soul on motherboard. They'll find out. I think nobody will do more than fucking put salt. Nobody will put more than fucking salt on his fucking motherboard. Oh, I'm done. All right, guys. You guys crack me up. I needed a good crack up. Needed a good crack up. All right, guys. Be good out there. Don't get in trouble. No, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a good night, boys. Well, gentlemen. I had to rephrase that. Gentlemen. That's a more legal way. All right, gentlemen. Good night. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night, Keith. Sarah Trouble, Keith. No getting in trouble now. No trolling, okay? Be a good boy and get to bed. Bye.